What's up, everybody? LUI here. I salute you wherever you are. What a show yesterday. A lot of surprises. You guys watched it with me live. If you missed it, I just uploaded the whole video with the footage, with my commentary on it. It is on my Facebook page. The link is at the bottom. But let's start with this guy, defending champion Phil Heath. As you guys saw in the conference of 2 days ago, he basically mentioned and stated he's going to bring a fusion, meaning a hybrid of himself, the version 2011 fusioned with 2013. Did he do that yesterday? The short answer is honestly no. Honestly no. I just finished watching a video made by Dave Palumbo, RX Muscle. He was interviewing two known gurus, Chad Nichols and also Chris Acero. So these guys know a thing or two about bodybuilding. And both of them actually have him losing. And as a matter of fact, video is quite long. It's like 18 minutes long. They were on the Las Vegas Strip, and people were passing by. And Chris Cormier, the ex-bodybuilder and actual trainer, passed by, and he has Phil losing this year. He has Roden winning, and the last guy who passed by was Ben Pakulski, an IFBB pro, and that dude has Phil Heath placing fourth. That's right, fourth. He has also Sean Rodden winning as far as I know, and Wolf doing battle for second place. But that's what's up. Let's see Phil Heath. This is the front double by. We're talking about this version that he wanted to replicate here, right? One to the left when he was all smiley, he was doing good. He was relaxed, and he was the best version of himself, admittedly. But he said he's going to bring something better. So let's see a comparison real quick. There we go. You can let's put them together, one on top of the other. So this is yesterday, and this is 2011. So clear superiority. He was definitely fuller, more relaxed, just better. Phil unfortunately did not succeed yesterday to replicate that, and that's not all. He was flat even in the chest. I mean, Phil has usually one of crazy 3D chests that come at you in every pose, even the front lats. He just does not have it this year, and I see some wrinkles that started to come in the midsection. That's his skin that was somehow loose because he lost a lot of size there, admittedly. When he walked in, by the way, as you saw yesterday, 2 seconds in, he said, he showed actually, he pointed to his gut, meaning look at me, I have no gut. Granted, you have no gut, but the skin is starting to get loose because off season, we all saw it. It was big. It was Independence Day, with all due respect. So let's proceed. Well, what I noticed the most is this here. His chest looks smaller, just smaller. So for the sake of comparison, I'm gonna bring you a picture of him actually in 2011. Look at his chest, how he was. Look, wow. You see this chest in 2011? Crazy. Can you say that? Crazy. Yesterday though, flatter, obviously, right? That's why I think he is absolutely vulnerable this year. This is like the same pose that I showed you. Look at the chest difference. Wow, boom. So I mean, everybody said that. Even Chad Nichols and Chris Acero noticed that. So he is kind of vulnerable. He was smaller. I think he had no choice because he knew that basically to bring the gut down in a sense, he needs to be smaller. But then again, he lost some size, especially when he was doing this pose. I'm gonna show it to you a little bit later. Next to the other three big guys, he lost it. All right, so he's showing this, no gut, but you're flatter. Where is the 3D effect? Chest is not coming up. So I'm sorry. I think he is vulnerable this year. Well, this pose was never his strength, but again, we'll see him in the comparison round. So this is pretty much Phil Heath. For the sake of comparison, let me bring, wow, 2011, he was so good. Look at him. Wow. See the chest, the details, the fullness, the 3D in the shoulders. I mean, if you have an eye, you will see that this year is just not quite there, especially the chest. I don't know what he has done, but chest lost for sure. All right, so we're going to proceed to this guy. Great disappointment. He was not happy. He is not happy today, actually. I have some news about him. Today was not happy. Definitely. He came in bloated, just too big. And again, Chris Acero spoke about him in that video. Fighter matter is Chris Acero trained him this year for like 3 months, Then Ramy went with George Ferres, you guys know, and he was not happy. He predicted, he said, no, it's not going to be good. And according to his team, he was better yesterday. But today, he was better yesterday morning, and then all of a sudden, boom. So he was not good. He was not able to hold some poses, namely the side triceps. He's just big, but it's just not crisp as of yet. Absolutely not. So he is doing battle now for 5th or 6th position. I got him a solid 5th. We'll see how it goes. So Big Ramy is a better version of himself, but just not enough. Let's proceed to see the other guys. Those are the old pictures of Phil Heath, of course. This is 2010 here, and the best version 2011. Again, 2011 just marvelous. We did not see that yesterday. But let's proceed to the other guys. These are the top 4. Mysteriously, this year, the gut award, unfortunately, will go to a little bit the downside. I mean, the bottom side of Flexitron. Usually he has crazy abs, but this year he has a little bump downstairs there. Even the trainers, Chris Aciro saw it, Dave Palombo saw it, and I think, who was that actually? I think even Chris Cormier spoke about it. So a lot of people saw it, and even me, I noticed that yesterday, as you guys know, on the video. But Phil Heath, unfortunately, he's not as dominant as usual. Be my guest. I mean, over here, you just cannot pick him as the winner. I mean, you just cannot be as the current Mr. Olympia, dominating the rest. He just does not separate himself, and it shows rather clear. This position, man, I got Dexter winning. Can you imagine that? Dexter winning. Clearly, this is just my opinion, right? And you can see, I mean, he's just next to Phil Heath. I mean, okay, let's stop right here. You can clearly see more details, more 3D, more bounce, more bump, more everything in the old 46-year-old Dexter. You cannot deny that. Again, the bottom part of this guy is just not good. Rodin, the best conditioning again is Wolf. I mean, in certain poses, he just drives the eyes, the sight towards him. Not this pose, it's not my favorite, the front double by, but certainly others, he is just good. There we go, so the champion in the middle, you guys be my guest. You just cannot pick him better than Dexter, just be honest, guys. Just be honest. I mean, take your time. Your eyes will go towards Dexter Jackson in this pose. Right? Over here, he started to lose point. According to the trainers, to the gurus, Rodin got it just right, this pose. And of course, the width of Dennis Wolf is a sight to be seen, right? So these are the guys in the mix. They dinged him a lot. He lost the size and the fullness of the chest, so they dinged him in this pose. Chris Aciro was saying that he was being dwarfed in the side chest by Flexitron Rodin. I will not say that. I will not go to that extent, but certainly there is no clear domination. I mean, be my guest, just tell me, okay, let's stay in the picture and tell me, does he have a better sweep than Dexter? I don't think so. Is it a better sweep than Flexitron? Certainly not. And certainly not this gentleman, this big, bad German Wolf. Look at his sweep and the clear separation with the glute. So it is tossable. There is no clear domination this year, right? And usually this is a take-home pose for him. Usually he dominates this pose hands down. Yesterday he faded next to the old 46-year-old Dexter Jackson. As a matter of fact, Dexter got better because, as you know, with the sweat, he was losing some water. He got just sharper, more crisper. But a lot of guys are having Sean Rodin winning. Personally, if it was up to me, I'll go to Wolf. But I mean, Rodin just did his homework. He came in bigger. He is just bigger, and that shows. He is dwarfing Phil in his take-home position. If you guys remember the conference, he said, he said I'm gonna beat him in every pose. And then when basically Dennis James spoke about the back double biceps, he hesitated a bit. He said it is close. It is close, but he is very close. I mean, I think he won in this pose right here. So this is what is up. According to the gurus, again, Phil lost a lot of points in this position, especially because of the width. The two guys to the left, meaning Rodin and Big Bad Wolf, according to them, won it. If it was up to me, I'll give it to the big bad wolf. Clearly, it's reminiscent almost of Dorian Yates. I mean, this back lat spread. Although, I mean, the bottom is shallow, but it just does not show in this lat spread. You get it? Textbook, right? So let's proceed. There we go. You see, I mean, it's tossable, just tossable. Even Dexter is clearly close. But in this trio here, the three people, Rodin, in my opinion, is just on top. It is what it is, right? Wolf. All right. According to Acito and even what's his name, Palombo, they said this was a sealer in a sense, where Rodin was just dwarfing Phil Heath. I don't agree. I think Phil is okay in this pose. To be honest, I think he's just fine. But this is the worst pose that Phil can do. Unfortunately, structurally, he does not look good. It looks awkward. I mean, when it comes to the legs, he has the smallest legs here. Can we all agree on that? We all agree, yes. Knock your head. That's what's up. And Rodin, usually it's a take-home position, but again, he has a little bloated in the lower part of the abs. Never seen that before of him, right? So the winners are, in my opinion, Wolf and Dex. And these two guys are last. And probably Phil Heath is still the last because it just looks awkward. He's too narrow upstairs. So that's what's up, guys. All overall, it's quite tossable. It is up for grabs. If you follow politics, the champion needs to be knocked down, actually, to lose. I don't see that clear cut. I think he will still win it if all goes well, especially with his guru. He has a tremendous guru that fixes things in 24 hours when it comes to sharpness. I don't expect him to have a bigger chest today. You cannot do that. That's homework you do off season, right? But we'll see the sharpness tonight, so it is still up for grabs. And this is not being biased. This is just being honest. You can hear the other gurus, and they all basically saying up for grabs. Most of them have him losing this year, right? So tell me what you guys think. In my opinion, if all goes well, he will still retain his title, but it is the weakest condition he brought. Last year does not even count because he was bloated. It was a mishappen. But if we include this, compared to 2011, 2012, and 13, this is the worst condition we have seen and the smallest version of Phil Heath. That's what's up. Don't forget to like the video and tell me what you guys think.